All right, everybody, I just want to do a quick introduction on how to access our course in Canvas and also a quick introduction to my math lab. I'll record 2 separate videos for that. So everything will be through Canvas. We're going to access my math lab through Canvas. So to access Canvas, if you're not sure how, the easiest way is from our LCCC homepage. Click My LCCC. You'll need to log in at this point. I'm on my own computer, so I have it set to log in automatically. And then you'll find the Canvas button, which looks like this. It may be in a different location on your dashboard. Once you log in, you'll see all of the classes that you are taking, or in my case, teaching. And you're going to find our class, Math 1380. Click on it. All right, now we're in the class. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Student View so that you and I are seeing the same thing. Okay, so this is our homepage. Everything you need to find can be found on this homepage. So at the very top, we've got the intro videos here. And then these boxes contain everything else you need to know about the course. We're going to briefly look at each one. So we've got the syllabus. So if I click on the syllabus, notice that here is the syllabus kind of split up into all of the important stuff you might need to know. In particular, students tend to want to look at the grading policy. So there's how our grades are going to be. Clicking on next gets me to information on coursework. So this talks about the different types of coursework, but that's on extra credit, all important stuff there. So that's all the syllabus. Resources. As you're moving through your homework, if you need help, you can come to the resources page. So I break up our resources in 2 ways. One is by chapter, and then the other is by videos, worked example, helpful web pages, reading notes, and others. These tend to grow into really large lists by the end of the class, so I would focus your attention here. So for example, you're working the My Math Lab homework on section 1.3. You're going to click on chapter 1. And down in here, you'll find different resources for different sections. So the review section covers 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. And you can kind of come down here and say, well, I was doing something that had to do with the midpoint formula, so I'm going to click on this, see if this is helpful to me. Now, depending on your browser, and as a side note, Canvas is maximized to be used with Chrome, the Chrome browser. This may open up in this window directly. Sometimes they don't. If they don't, you see this teeny little arrow here, or if you get impatient, like I tend to get impatient, you can click on that little arrow, and it's going to go ahead and open that in a new web browser for you, or a new page for you, and then you can watch it directly from there. So there's one way to access those. So those are resources. I clicked too far out. Okay. Oh, now it's all mad at me. Hold on. All right, so we're back to the home page. So that's syllabus, resources, assignments. All right, what is due when? This is good to know. So clicking on assignments gives you a list. Right now, these are in according to type. So the first thing we're going to have due, or according to due date, is quiz 0, then My Math Lab 0, quiz 1, My Math Lab 1. All of our assignments are loaded. Looks like a lot, but they're all in there so you can see what is going to be due when. When we're thinking about what's due when, another good place to check is right over here in the to-dos. You can see, okay, upcoming is quiz 0, My Math Lab 0, quiz 1. So they're right over here as well. And then the other good place to check is your calendar. So when you click on calendar, it's going to populate with all the different things that are due. So here in calendar view, I can see all the things that we have coming due. All right, so going back to that home page. So paper and in-class assignments, we will have some paper assignments, okay, and as well as quizzes that'll be given in class. All of those can be found here. So for example, when I pass out a paper homework, I'll also post it here. So if you lose your copy, or if you're not in class the day I post it, you can find it here. I'll also post solutions to both the paper homework and the quizzes here, so you can check your work. Exam information. As we get closer to our exams, I'll publish information along with a review guide and practice problems and solutions to those practice problems here in our exam information. My Math Lab. So My Math Lab is where we're going to be doing our online homework. We'll have My Math Lab homeworks due on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week. So there's a couple different ways you can access My Math Lab assignments, and I'll go over that more when I do the My Math Lab video, otherwise this one gets too long. But one way to get to our My Math Lab resources is right here. And again, I'll talk more about how to access those My Math Lab things in the other video. Discussions, we're not going to widely use discussions, but we do have an introductory discussion. You can earn 5 bonus points by coming in and doing our introductory discussion here. If you have questions about the homework, you can email me directly. You can also post to the homework discussion board. This is for the entire class, so other students could answer you, maybe even before I could get to your question. If I have other examples, I may post them here. And then ask the instructor, ask the class. This is for class type questions. So if you're confused about an assignment or something that's due, you can ask here. Again, you can always email me or call me or ask me directly, but I may also post those questions here if I think it's something that would benefit the whole class. All right. Announcements. So I do use announcements in this class. So you can see the current announcement. Look, current announcement right here. If you scroll all the way down, the current announcement will be here. But if you're interested in archived announcements, you think maybe you missed one, you can click archived announcements and see all of the announcements that will be posted. There's only one right now. That will increase as we go through the class. If you're interested about me, you can click on this About My Instructor, read a little bit about me and my teaching philosophy. You can also find my fall schedule, so you know when my office hours are. In general, I'm in my office from about 7:45 in the morning till about 4 o'clock or 4:15 every afternoon. And while I do teach and have meetings, if I'm in the office, I have an open door policy. So that means you can come in and ask me questions anytime that I'm in the office. And then last thing here on this page, grades. Everybody wants to know their grades. Your grades are going to be updated regularly. And so you can check your grades 24/7 in this class. So you can see kind of what's going on right here. Look at all those assignments that we have going. All right, so that's kind of our Canvas introduction. Again, you can access everything you need right here on this home page by clicking on the different boxes. I'm going to record a second video that talks about my math lab, but hopefully that's a good introduction to Canvas.